Okay, today's topic is a traveling salesman problem. In this type of problems, we need to study that. So how the traveling salesman has to visit all the cities. Okay, first thing is just assume that there is one salesman. He has to visit n number of cities. He wishes to start from a particular city and visit each city once and then return to his starting point. His objective is to select the sequence in which all the cities are visited to minimize the total distance or total traveling time or the total traveling cost also. And these type of problems can be solved by using the Hungarian method. It is same as the previous problems what we solved. Okay, we need to keep it in mind that the traveling salesman objective is to select the sequence in which all the cities are to be visited to minimize the total distance or the total traveling time. Okay, take down the problem. So problem number 1 is a traveling salesman has to visit 5 cities. He wishes to start from a particular city, visit each city once and then return to his starting point. Cost of going from one city to another is shown below. Okay, in this problem they are given the cost. Cost of going from one city to another city, another is shown below. You are required to find the least cost route. Okay, for that, okay, left side they are given that a from city, left side they are given that from city, and the right side they are given the to city. Okay, you can observe that from city they are given the A, B, C, D. From city they are given the A, B, C, D. Even the right side also it's the two city only. Two cities also A, B, C, D, E. Okay, how we are changing from transportation to the assignment problem and assignment problem to the traveling salesman. In the transportation problem, they are given with the different sources at the left side and the different destinations at the right side. And all the sources having the supplies and all the destinations had the demands. But in the assignment problem, this will be a one type that either sources or anything, either worker or the auditor or anything persons, and this will be the job. Right side will be the job. But the demand and the supplies are equal. Demand or supplies are equal in case of the assignment problem. But in the traveling salesman problem, there is no demand or the supply. There is only the cost of moving from one place to another place or the traveling distance. So likewise they will give. And you can observe that in the given problem, so all these diagonal line is infinite. Why it is infinite means so that person cannot move from A to A or B to B, C to C. So he cannot move from the same place to same place again. So that is the infinite cost. So it means that it is one type of prohibited route. So A to A he cannot move, B to B, C to C, D to D, E to E he cannot move. Okay, now we need to write this matrix again. Okay, at the left side, so I have written a matrix from city and to city, from city and to city I have written. Okay, the same matrix I have taken here. Okay, now what is the first condition? What is the first condition for solving the assignment problem? What is the first condition? The first condition is n equal to n. So that we need to check in case of assignment problem. But in the traveling salesman problem, so whatever the problem they will give, that will be balanced only. So they won't give the unbalanced traveling salesman problems. 5 means, so whatever the number of cities they will give, the same number of cities will be at the two city also. From city and the two city will be the same numbers. So whatever the problem will get it, that will be the balanced transportation problem only. So need not to check about this. Need not to check about this. So obviously anyhow it will be a balanced only. Okay, once if we get the any one problem, then we need to go for the row minimization. Okay, in the row minimization, what is the condition? Go for finding the what is the minimum number in each row. So what is the minimum number? 2 is the minimum number. 2 is the minimum number. So 2, that 2 should be the subtract in all the numbers of first row. So it means that 2, okay, infinity is a infinity. 4 minus of 2. 4 minus of 2 is a 2. 10 minus of 2 is 8. 14 minus of 2 is a 12. 2 minus of 2 is 0. The next one, and in the second row, what is the least number? 4 is the least number. 12 minus of 4, 8. 6 minus of 4, 2. 10 minus of 4, 6. And 4 minus of 4 is 0. Do not touch that infinity, because in the infinity, if you subtract any number, then again it will be infinity only. So infinity itself is a very big number. In a very big number, if you subtract the 100 or 200 also, it's again it will be a big number only. If in the third row it is a 8, so 8, 6, 0 and 6. And in the fourth row, 8 is again minimum number, so 16, 0 and 4 and 2. And next E, that last row, 2 is the minimum number, 2, that is 0, 4, 2 and 14. Okay, now we need to go for the column minimization. Once we finish with the row minimization, then we need to go for the column minimization. In the column minimization, we just check that from each column, so which is the minimum number. Okay, in the first column, what is the minimum number? 0 is the minimum number, then need not to think about that, just write the numbers whatever you are having it. And in the second column also, again it is having the 0, so need not to change this, just write that. And the third column don't have the 0 here, so the minimum number is a 2, so then 6, 0, 2 and 0. In the fourth column there is a 0, then no need to change the value, just write it as it is. Okay, last column also having the number of zeros, then just do it. Okay, now go for the assigning. So as usual, so how you are solving the assignment problem. Okay, now after finishing the row iteration as well as the column iteration, now we are supposed to go for the assigning. So while assigning, what I told in the last class, so we need to identify the which row or the column having the least numbers. Okay, now a fourth row having the only 1 0, we can assign here. Next one, okay, we can okay, now if you assign this one, then okay, next we can assign this also. It will be cancelled, so in that case we can assign here. Okay, it will be cancelled, and next we can assign here. This is the way we have solved the assignment problem. This is the way we have solved the assignment problem. Okay, now we need to write the answer. Okay, from city and to city. These green fonts are the from city, and these will be a to city. In this case, okay, from the matrix you need to write the answer. So he is moving from A to E. Next E to again he is moving A. So it means that whatever you have assigned, that is wrong, because what is the condition of the traveling salesman problem? His objective is to visit all the cities to minimize the total cost, and he should not visit the same city twice. It means that whatever we have assigned here, that is a wrong. Then how to assign here? So we need to assign in such a way that okay, first we are assigned with the A to E. Then next come to the eth row. So eth row. Okay, in a eth row, how many zeros are there? There are totally 2 zeros. So we cannot go for this one because A to E is already over. So then we cannot go from E to A. then so better we need to assign this only. So it means that we have started the journey from A to E, next E to C we have moved. After that, which all the cities are remaining? D and B is remaining. D and B. Okay, from C we need to go to D. We need to go to D. In the C through there is only one zero, that is D. Okay, from the D there is a one more zero, that is a B. Okay, after that, so we're supposed to go from B to A only. Even though the number is 8, but we should not think that sometimes, because our aim is to the traveling salesman has to visit all the cities only once. Now we can write the answer, that is, so the traveling salesman can move from A to E, E to C, C to D, and D to B, and B to A. So B to A, B to A he has to move. This is the answer. Like this way we need to find the traveling salesman problem and how to write the answer. So for that, okay, just mark here. So which are all the numbers we have selected? Mark from the previous that original matrix and write the answer. Whatever the total is there, B to A is 8. Okay, whatever the total timing or whatever, so that we need to write. A to E is a 2, E to C is a 4. Next one, C to D is 8, D to B is 8, and B to A is 12. So whatever the total, so total is 24, 26, and 34 rupees. Thank you.